It's probably gonna take.
Y'all know what it is? It's the Dollar Guy Yayo Show. Tap in.
Let's talk, 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 let's talk. So we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we gon' talk about it, gon' talk about it, gon' talk about it, let's talk. Let's talk, 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 let's talk. So we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we gon' talk about it, gon' talk about it, gon' talk about it, let's talk. Let's talk.
What's the word? How everybody doing this morning?
What up, though?
Hey, everybody. Hey, just before we get started, welcome KB, my producer of the Dollar Guy Yayo Show. Yayo, whatever we got going on, KB be the man with the plan in the background, but he's coming on there to talk today.
Hey, we gonna start coming on the front ground, man. We gotta have you on here, man. Your opinion mean a lot with ours, man.
What's up, Yayo? What's up, Dollar? Appreciate y'all. Always love.
Yeah, he keeps it professional for us and keep us going on. Hi, KB.
Yeah. We get right into it, huh?
Hey, man, let's get right into the what y'all think about this? What y'all think was going on with this Puffy trial?
It's getting real wet. It's getting real slippery.
It's slippery.
Because
it's getting slippery.
we'd have heard the first.
Okay.
We'd have heard the first week of the trial, right?
Right.
We just saw what's going on, right? We all got three different opinions. So which one y'all want to go first? You want me to go first?
I want you to go first, Dollar.
Yeah, go ahead, crack it up.
Okay.
Go first, Dollar.
I'm gonna start off like this. As I watch the trial, it ain't no trafficking. I think it's domestic violence for one thing.
It's definitely domestic violence.
I think it's definitely domestic violence. Number two, I think Cassie and her husband put up a plot to get rich off Puffy. I believe that all this is about money. Because the man was training Cassie while she was with Puffy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, they get to fucking around, and now they married. They had kids, and she pregnant again, right?
And she got cut off.
Puffy cut her off. She got mad, and her and my man sit back and hard up a plan to get rich. Now, this is a lesson for all the men out here in the world. Don't let your woman get a goddamn man trainer. They fucking your woman, man. This nigga stretching your woman out, man, and all different kind of ways, man, behind it, helping the squad. They're doing all this bullshit. They fucking your woman, man.
But Puffy probably was okay with that, though. That's the thing.
Yes.
He was okay with that. I think he just fell in love with her.
Yes.
If you in that lifestyle, you can't let somebody like him get in the equation, because now he fell in love with her.
Yes.
And they done schemed up on him. I don't know. I mean, I feel like somebody trying to teach Puffy a lesson. Because if he don't get charged, he didn't got embarrassed for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Now everybody know. Now everybody know who Puffy really is. That's
his kids, man.
From the past is coming out. Now they saying, hey, this is true. You know, Puffy paid a lot of hush money. Even with that girl group, what was it, Danity Kane or something like that? They even tried to tell. And everybody been telling. Yeah. So it's Puffy, this is not something that, you know, woke up. This is new, like in this industry from Jag. Even everybody was saying Puffy is a cold motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Now I wonder who's next.
Because
they're bringing these black men down left and right. So
yeah, the inmate is next.
It's like, man, you know, look what they did to the old man. What's the singer? They done charged him with sexual assault. Who?
R. Kelly?
No,
Smokey Robinson.
Smokey Robinson.
When they do that?
Man, they just charged Smokey Robinson with assault. Smokey was raping the bitch, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But see, I believe Puffy wouldn't have had none of these problems have he not tried to go against that liquor company.
Yeah.
Because that's where all this trouble started.
because Cassie's situation really over with. He paid her off, so he not getting in trouble for that.
I don't think they purposely tried to set Puffy up. I think the liquor company came to her and said, "This is what you gonna do."
I mean, I think the setup was we gonna blackball him and get this money, and that was it. I don't think they wanted it to go this far with the feds on him. The feds just kind of intervened after the liquor company situation.
And that happens sometimes. The county, the U.S. or the state will take over and say, "Hey." Okay,
but let me ask y'all this: what? He paid her off. She wasn't supposed to say nothing, then, right?
She got subpoenaed though. She got subpoenaed. The feds came after her. They made her show up.
Right.
Oh, so even though he should have paid her off, shit then.
I would, if he knew it was gonna happen like this.
He didn't know it was gonna happen like that.
But then again, you got to think she had a whole different case that he actually was guilty of, and he had on video. So that $30 million, he had to kind of do that. Right. I mean, he had to pay $20 million or whatever it was.
Man, look, 30. The video still came out though, KB.
I know, that's what I want to see.
They still got the video of him dragging it from the elevator down the damn hallway, right?
Yeah, I don't understand how that happened though, because that should have been all wrapped up in that money.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but they're using it as evidence.
But yeah, what I'm saying is this:
you right?
How the fuck is you gonna use this as evidence and I'd have paid her off? She ain't even supposed to be able to come in court. But I guess if the feds subpoenaed her, it's a different thing.
So yeah, they might have all been in collusion, and like you said,
good morning. This is some crazy shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get this 30.
This is a freaky weekend. Well, man, we've been talking about this shit all weekend. I run it to people. Puffy is a nasty motherfucker. He's sitting over there in the corner, jacking his dick up while a nigga running dicking his woman. This is some crazy shit.
Lord.
And then he want her to take her to the room and put the sperm on his nipple.
Yeah, he got issues, bro.
Something wrong with Puffy.
Something happened to that man.
Man, listen.
He was touched. Allegedly.
Man, Puffy, somebody did something to Puffy.
Hey, my homeboy this morning, and I don't even want to say this on live because I'm thinking about doing it, but he said the porn industry, Puffy might as well go to the porn industry after this.
He might as well.
I might have to copyright some words. I ain't gonna say them, but yeah, we might have to trademark some.
Yeah, he might as well go on over and he want a motherfucking woman to rub another nigga come on his nipples. Something is mentally definitely wrong with that man.
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
That shit crazy right there, man.
Can you explain something to me and the viewers? Because, my legal terms is not always good. How did they turn this into a RICO? Help me
by yourself. How you be a RICO by yourself?
How you a RICO by yourself?
I never saw no shit like this. A RICO usually be damn near 5 to 10 niggas.
Yeah, at least 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So unless y'all, now you know this is the federal government. Unless they got some that they gonna bring out a little bit later in this trial, and they finna expose some motherfuckers. Cause like we don't know what they found in their house. They already found it.
They shouldn't even have been to get in the house. Don't you gotta get the RICO case first, right? Before you get in the house, you would think.
Well, when the feds the feds came and got it.
Right.
So when they come get you, they hit in every house you got, no question. They go in one house, they find what they say 5,000 barrels of baby oil.
As soon as they said that, I said he on some porno shit.
Man, he on some porn shit. This ain't nothing. Listen here, Puffy was nothing really but a porn star.
Undercover.
No, really real shit.
He was producing.
I want to see where J-Lo at. What J-Lo got to say about this? Because I know she.
Listen here. If he was, I want to hear what all them motherfucking women got to say.
Me too.
Because if he was fucking Kathy, if he was letting Kathy was his bitch for 10 years, if he was letting other niggas fuck her, now you can imagine about the other niggas to fuck J-Lo and the rest of them women that don't nobody want to get out. Right. He's sitting his nasty ass over there jacking off. You got to be a cold motherfucking nigga to sit there and watch a nigga fuck your woman. And you sitting in the corner jacking off, man.
And then getting mad at both of them if they ain't doing something right.
And then he tell him he on the loudspeaker. Put no baby oil on.
He got a bullhorn in his head.
He got bullhorn on, no baby oil.
He a director, man. He was director.
Man, this shit crazy. To me, that was nothing but a porn.
That's what he was doing.
And then let me tell you this too: when drugs involved,
yeah, he was 4 days, bro. They was going for 4
listen,
days.
for them to be on 4 days, drugs involved.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie liked this shit, man.
She
With
liked
all them text messages, he like, baby, I want to have a freak off. She holla, I can't wait. Now, come on, man.
And she said she did. She says the reason she didn't stop is because she didn't want to lose him. So basically, she signed up for it.
My thing is this right here. And I'd have been around freaky ass women.
Okay.
They get off their alcohol, they do some shit, man. Then they always want to sit there and blame it on the man. You know what the fuck you was doing.
Yeah.
Cassie been doing that shit for 10 years. She got used to doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you like the shit. Now I ain't gonna say that at times it might have been rough or you feel humiliated because pissing, letting another nigga piss in your woman's mouth. You got to be a nasty motherfucker, man. I ain't never kissing the bitch no more, man. You hear me?
But you know what? Let me take this, and I'm not trying to defend Cassie, but it might sound like I'm defending her. You got to understand something. She was groomed. Listen, she was only 19 years old.
Yeah.
That's a baby. You got a 20-year-old. That's a baby dollar.
Yes, you're right.
Man, introduce her into drugs. You get what I'm saying? This girl was groomed. Now, a lot of people say, why didn't she leave? I'm just going to get real deep with y'all and just keep it all the way real because I know how you are, Dollar. You don't like talking about mental illness, but I'm just going to put it on there. It's a word called Stockholm syndrome. And then in the narcissist point of view, it's called trauma bond. Some people get what you call Stockholm syndrome and they get addicted to their abuser and keep going back to their abuser because they have mental illness.
Okay.
Drug. You put a bitch on cocaine, she do what the fuck you want.
Let me ask you this right here. If that bitch going to buy cocaine by herself and the man ain't there, she a dope head.
To that shit, that industry. Puppy, he got her popping a motherfucking pill. She was a fucking child, man.
I respect that. But after she got a certain age, what is women out here grooming young men?
She was young, man. Look at this little girl, man.
She was 19. That was a baby. You right about that.
Baby.
But look,
you right.
He did a lot. He basically gave her the treatment of a superstar. He changed her body. He got her some boobies.
Well, let me tell y'all this.
Not this little baby and with
no, like a lot of people said.
Groupies.
Like a lot of people said. She got the love and the lifestyle. She was doing the life. She got used to the lifestyle.
You think? Look what Young Miami was getting $250,000 a month to be fucking with Puffy. Allegedly, remember that?
Yes.
Now,
yes.
You being a little bitch from Flint, Michigan, like we are, and somebody offering you $250,000 a fucking month. What you think gonna happen?
Shit, you don't got them bitches from Flint. You can offer them $5,000 a month. Boy, they do anything you want to do.
Oh, 40 bitches.
Some bitches suck a golf ball, a watermelon through a McDonald's coffee store, man.
All white party with Puffy partying with Mary J and Beyonce and them. Look at that child. That's a fucking child.
Yeah. Okay, KB.
Yeah.
Now show some pictures of her when she's a little bit older.
All right. Yeah.
And watch this. She's a woman.
Yeah, but about time she's a woman, she's addicted to drugs, and she's been groomed, and she's been controlled, and she's living in fucking fear.
So let me ask you this, Yayo. You don't think at no time that Cassie didn't enjoy the shit?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
No, listen here. You got to think about the lifestyle this man. She was living in She was living in $10 million motherfucking penthouses down in New York. He had her in $30 million mansions in Miami on Star Island. She was used to the lifestyle. Because you got to think about it. She was texting him sometime as she got older. Mm-hmm. She wanted the freak off.
That's what paid the bills, though.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, though. That's what paid the bills. She's addicted to the life. She's been in this life for since she was 19, 20 years old. All she know is this is what pays the bill. It could be worse. I can be living in Detroit or Flint.
Hey, look.
Y'all
now I know both of y'all got to know this. It's bitches that's doing what Cassie do for free.
There you go. That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
That's true.
It's bitches around the world right now doing what Cassie do for free.
But
right. So for her, like you saw what Nicki Minaj told her, right?
What she
said? Shut the fuck up. You like the lifestyle.
Allegedly.
No, well, they brought that up in court.
Okay, they brought it up in court. Okay.
They brought that up in court. She said it's what Nicki told her, right? Mm-hmm. So my thing is this right here.
Right.
I'm not saying that what Puffy was doing was right, but at some time, I believe that it came down to a money thing with her and that man. They was like, look, this man that did all this shit to you. You got all these goddamn text messages. You got all this goddamn, as y'all women call it, tea. Let's get some money out this man. Right? They get what, 20 million?
30
million? Shit. They hit a lick.
But you know what? Let me tell you what else, though. As she should. Let me tell you why. Puffy had her in a 10-album contract.
I was just gonna say that too, and I was talking about
locked in where she couldn't do anything, and he never dropped but one album on that moment.
Yeah.
So
she didn't make was her singing career gonna make her $30 million?
Hey,
nope.
But the free
she wasn't gonna make it to 10 albums. She wasn't gonna make it to 10 albums.
She was so young and naive. She really wasn't getting the money that Young Miami was getting.
Y'all hold on 1 second.
Young Miami was popping.
Young Miami had more game and was getting more money because she was so young and naive. So basically, she's just getting her back pay of what she deserved. She sat with that man all these years and got nothing but a personal trainer.
She ain't do no work though. That's the thing. She should have went to work with that man.
Trainer, don't get me wrong, but damn.
She should have did some work though, man. I don't know how she got off the course of doing the job.
Who couldn't do no work?
Because Puffy he's saying that she should have did some work, but she couldn't do no work.
Why?
Puffy owned her contract. Puffy owned her.
A person said that she had her own money. I think she submitted to him and he abused his authority. That's what I think too.
Let me tell you.
I think the only thing happening is Puffy was so used to, he'd been so used to doing this and people doing it that he overtook control. And she liked it, that shit at some point. I don't care what nobody say.
There she go, a little older looking. It's hard to find one, but
yeah, about time then she's already gone, if you ask me.
Yeah.
She's just a clean dope head at that time.
Look, he got her at church in this one. She got a Bible in her hand.
She got a Bible in her hand, man.
They might be at a funeral.
Took it to God.
Maybe they had a funeral. It looked a little dark in there.
He done took it to God, man.
He took it to God.
Hey, y'all remember he changed his name to Love a couple years ago. He changed
the name to Love when the people was coming at him.
He knew it was coming. He knew something.
I'm telling y'all this. That girl liked it, that shit.
I don't think she did.
Hey, let me ask you this, Angie. If a man abusing you a woman.
Okay.
You gonna let your man another nigga piss in your mouth, no matter how much you on dope and you abuse. If a woman, she letting the niggas piss in her mouth. Come on now, Angie.
But she was on drugs.
If the dog dumped my ass, this here, Angie.
Let me keep it on.
She had got used to that shit, and she got listen, Angie. A woman who get abused, you could have left this motherfucking situation if you wanted to. She could have left. Yes, she can. I don't want to hear that. That woman could have left.
Mentally, you're scared to leave.
Okay,
leave, and you sent bodyguards to come pick her ass back.
Let me ask you this though, Angie. If she couldn't leave, why she left? Why she was gone then? Why she gone now?
Out and got married. That's
no, Angie. The woman could have left. That's bullshit. Cassidy liked it, that shit.
What I'm saying is,
Cassidy was used to that lifestyle, Angie.
Once she stopped being scared, when I was a teenager, I was in an abusive relationship. But once yes, it's no secret. It's no secret. I got witnesses, so I don't gotta say no name. But yes, but guess what? When I got that 45 automatic, that shit stopped. I'm not scared no more.
Listen here, man. Listen here. All them women liked it, that shit. Miami. J-Lo. Puffy was pissing on J-Lo. He was letting niggas fuck J-Lo. He was letting niggas fuck Young Miami. Puffy was a freak, and he was taking his money and overusing his authority and making them bitches do things that they weren't doing with other niggas. That is simple as this. Now, all that shit about trafficking and all that, and Rico, they need to take that off the black man. Now, domestic violence, they need to take that shit off the black man. Now, the domestic violence, you whooped the bitch ass, Puffy. You guilty of that.
You guilty.
Oh, yeah. They already admitted that.
Yeah.
They admitted that, but they know he ain't on trial for that. So it's just
really what it was, unfortunately. Let's just be more sensitive about the situation, Dollar. She was a sex slave.
I think that's what they trying to make it. They trying to make
that's what they trying to make it be. And they want
how you a sex slave if you down with it. You know, if he
are you the sex slave and you calling the man, the stripper say that she would call him, she would meet them at the door and pay him. She would tell them what she want done to her. I want you to fuck me in my mouth, my hand, my face, piss on me.
Well, Gene Deal was saying that's what he basically programmed her to do, though. So
yeah, he was programmed.
You make
listen, I understand all that, man.
He loves me and he'll do these things for me, so I need to.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Both of y'all watched that movie 50 Shades of Grey, right?
I ain't never watched. I don't think I got through it.
You ain't never watched that movie where the man was tying the woman up. She liked it, that shit.
Okay.
Women be into freaky motherfucker. I told you this. I had a woman tell me to choke her and spit in her face. You hear me? Mm-hmm. I pissed on the woman before. That's what they like, man. I pissed on the woman before. That's what the nasty bitch like. Look here. It's the nasty motherfuckers out here in the world, man.
We might have to edit that out just for future references. We don't need nobody coming out once we get on.
Look, man. No, because any woman that I pissed on, it was consensual. She asked me. And they know who they is. They don't want me to say who they is because they been getting pissed off by other niggas.
Look him up. He in court right now.
Listen, they golden showers, man. And there's some women like golden showers. like Young Miami. She loved golden showers.
On that one.
Allegedly, she came back and said she was just joking. But now that I'm hearing that you was with Puff Daddy, you was not joking.
Man, Puffy won't give her no $250 a month for nothing.
$250.
If he was giving her $250 a month, he was pissing all over Young Miami.
5 other people was.
Come on, man. Y'all got to be real with the situation. Some of these women out here is a little more nastier than others. They weren't no more than swingers. Puffy and Cassie were swingers.
Yeah. In
the real world, it's called, they got a swinger club down here in Atlanta. Now imagine if they go up in there, all the people they're seeing there swinging.
Right.
Yeah. You hear what I'm saying? It ain't no more than consensual sex to a motherfucker feel like when she go in that relationship with that man, that's when the plot begins.
Yeah, it was a group. I worked at the hotel down here years ago, and it was a group that would come in. They would rent out the hotel for the whole weekend, and it'd be they flying all these people from Cali. They walk around the hotel butt naked. They got rooms called the chocolate room where all the white women can go in there and sleep with a black dude. Like, I'm working at the front desk of the hotel. It's crazy going on. I mean, so if you're doing that type of shit in regular towns, I mean, imagine the type of shit. That's pretty much, she just into some freaky shit like that.
I'm telling you, man.
Right.
You know, and Puffy
was just a freak, and Sis, and Yayo, and KB right now as we speak, somewhere in the world, there's some freaky shit going down right now. Talk me, pull my hair. I had a bitch down there want me to snatch that scarf off her hair. You know what I'm saying?
I had to find out.
I'm telling you, man.
You said that I had to figure it out that I really ain't no freak ass dude like that. Cause I had some girls like that. I had some girls like that.
I'm telling you, Robert.
When it start, you might do some shit once or twice, but them motherfuckers want that shit all the time. You gotta,
man, come on, man. We all is grown. You done heard some crazy shit in your life. We all done heard some crazy shit in our life and seen it. With the internet right now, you can go on the internet and see all types of shit. There's some crazy shit going on in the world. Women fucking dogs, cows, men fucking sheep. They doing all types of shit out here.
Right.
Whore women fucking horses. There's all types of shit going on. Some people just more freaky than others. Simple as that.
Right.
Puffy
was just one of them motherfuckers that let you know that the shit you was doing ain't nothing. That wasn't even freaky what you was doing. That nigga was over there doing some wild shit.
He said he wanted everybody slippery, like oily. He wanted oil. They said oil was on the walls.
I'm telling you, my niggas say don't put that red crab piss out there. It costs money. Shit. Listen here, man. It's just a freaky bitch. I remember my nigga Big C, rest in peace and soul. And that nigga told me one day about he pissed on a bitch in the snow. A bitch let you piss around in there. I had a bitch lay in the snow and want me to piss on. Women do freaky shit, man. I'm telling you this.
Think about this. I was thinking about this the other day. Remember Biggie had the song and he explains when he shit on that bitch. Remember?
Come on, man.
He said after I shits on the bitch. Remember he was like,
yeah, Kim Folk just said that.
So yeah. What kind of
women
shit
do? And some people just more freaky than others.
They was
what I learned in life, that's showing you about Cassie and she a real pretty woman. You niggas better not be out here just kissing these bitches because they pretty. You don't know what's going on with them, man.
Speaking of what's going on, KB, I don't know if you can pull it up, but they show pictures of her mouth, how she has so many sores in her mouth.
Yeah, send him the picture.
She had so many infections that
God.
Regular antibiotics wouldn't clear her up. It took months to get cleared up.
What?
Yes.
I don't know what about this baby mama. Y'all know what she do for a living and where she from. No, I don't know. I don't know what she do or where she from.
Yeah. Oh man, hold on. I don't know if this her mouth though. They showing a whole bunch of people mouth. This ain't her.
I sent it to Yayo, man. That girl had mouths and sores in her mouth. She said that she always had gonorrhea and chlamydia and shit. Puppy was a walking STD, man.
Dang.
That's why it's very important, especially with us black women. We gotta start. Well, I do it, but y'all, however, practicing self-love. At the end of the day, that's what we call it. If you don't love yourself, it's easy to get manipulated like this. You really need to start practicing.
Man, sometimes, sometimes it ain't about self-love. A lot of these women doing shit because they money home. And if a nigga got money, he get a woman to do anything. These days, the world has changed.
Yeah, y'all hear what be going over there on in Dubai? They
giving us them hoes $100,000 come over to Dubai, get shitted on, fucked on, and all types of shit.
Yeah.
A woman said she went over there with a friend. She think it was just gonna be something simple. Shit. He said her asshole was hurting for 3 months, man. They was sticking everything in it over there in Dubai.
Oh,
now you got to think about this. If women is going over there to Dubai and letting all these men do this shit to them, the world is fucked up. Yeah. How can you give a man a RICO? Now, this case to me ain't nothing but domestic violence. I don't know about nobody else.
Right.
That's my opinion.
Right.
Now, they ain't just the pretty girls, cuz it's just like this. Pretty women, a pretty woman would get in places that an ugly woman can't get in. And that's real shit. If you go to the club and it's a pretty motherfucker woman, and it can be one pretty woman out the bunch. You will pay for her and all her friends to get in. Yeah. Like, damn, this motherfucker right here bad. You go to the club and you get 5, 10 mud ducks. You gonna walk right past them. Now, only difference, they got a body, you gonna pay their way in too now.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. I remember I had a homegirl. She told me, she gonna hear this. She gonna know this the truth because she be watching our shit. She told me, she like, I'm a pretty girl. I get in places that a lot of women can't get. Like, she fuck with football players and shit. Nigga, give her $10,000. They'll pay her bills and doing it. You know how many pretty women get taken care of right now in this world?
Mm-hmm.
Just because they bad. I'm telling you, the world will change. It's about money these days. You could be a nigga with one eye, half a arm, a little nerve leg, and a half a dick. And you a millionaire, that bitch will love you. I love that one-eyed motherfucker. Don't you never say nothing about him in the world no more. It's about money. Shit.
You gotta know how to take care of it, man.
I'm telling you, if you got money, you could. I'm down here in Atlanta, man. I went to the club last night. There's a bar down here called Whiskey Mistress.
Oh, I love whiskey. I love whiskey.
And on Sunday, they had a live day party from 5 to 12, right?
Yeah.
You see some of the prettiest women in your life in that motherfucker. But they all chasing money. Check that door, man.
They all chasing that bag. I went to I used to go to Allure. You been to Allure out there yet?
Hell yeah, I've been to Allure.
Man, I ain't seen so much money in my life in the floor, dog. You talking about you just walking through piles of money, bro. Beautiful woman. But again, who knows what's going on? That's their life. That's every day.
But is it the women fault or is it the niggas that's throwing the money there?
Let me tell you something. I tried to tip the girl some money. I ain't want to throw no money in the air. I just wanted to give her the money on the low. She told me no. It was $100. She said no. You gotta throw that on me. I said no. I ain't trying to do all that. She said no. You gotta experience this. You gotta do this. I'm looking at her like, man.
Allure, one of the craziest clubs out of this here. Me and my nigga D went into that motherfucker, man. One night, it was a Saturday night. They threw $240,000 in that bitch on them women. There was so much money in that motherfucker, man. They had to keep recycling the ones. They was calling the shit out. We was walking over money. I got the videos. This was the craziest shit you ever want to see. Because Allure got some bad motherfucking women in that bitch.
They do.
They got some motherfuckers nigga make they white.
Okay, let's get back to the subject. We got to go back to the comments, Dollar, because people is leaving comments.
What they saying?
So what about its baby mama? Do y'all think what she do for a living is?
Yeah, we answered that question already.
Which one of his baby mamas?
But which one?
He got
which
like
baby mama?
I didn't know he had a baby with Tupac, ex-girlfriend, the Cheryl Chapman chick.
Puffy do?
Yeah, he got a 6-year-old. He got a 6-year-old daughter with Tupac ex-girlfriend. That nigga know he dirty for that.
Dartmouth Street.
What you say?
Somebody's talking about they fucking with young Dartmouth. My Genesee Street.
Hey, but
saying I was locked up with a lot of human traffickers. That shit is normal now.
What's normal?
You gotta think of
human trafficker, but you can face a lot of time being
and you remember? I think we had a show a while back, and my homegirl was on there. We was talking about human trafficking. My homegirl Sean come on here. I'm gonna get on the show one day next week and talk about human trafficking. She said it was a girl that had sex over, I want to say 1,000 sometime in a while, and it was a shorter period of time. And she said when they finally found the girl and got her back and took her back home, she was so used to doing what she was doing, her mind was so fucked up that she went to start recruiting other girls and left again and went to go traffic. You know what I'm saying?
If that really happened, why is it wrong when it happened to Cassie though?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm telling you. Okay, sometimes like these women is having sex over and over again. Cassie started liking it. It was somewhere that she was liking it.
He's saying she started liking it. Whether she was brainwashed to doing it or not, she started liking it.
Whether she was brainwashed or not, she got addicted to having sex and got to liking the shit.
It's just like drugs. Some people start doing it, and then the person who puts you on it might not be no crack. You ever seen somebody who do crack or do like coke and he ain't a cokehead, but then you give it to somebody else and they turn it, they whole life fuck up. And
their whole life be fucked up.
They get strung out on it. But everybody don't react the same to certain things. Some people can
Cassie to me, it was just like the sex habit became a drug to Cassie. The freak offers became a drug to her too. You know what I'm saying? She was liking that shit. Now, where it probably got crazy at is when the motherfuckers started pissing in her mouth. She was like, I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then again, who knows?
They said there can be 5 people at one time, including Puffy.
Yeah.
She's a freak.
And I bet you her husband seen that shit. Her husband.
Yeah, come on, man. She taking 5 dicks at one time. She's a cold freak.
He probably knew that too.
He's sitting over there watching, jocking his dick all right. 4 other niggas over there fucking him, man. That was some crazy shit, man. Cassie started liking that shit, man. I'm telling you. It just got weird. Puffy over abused his authority with the shit. I'm telling you.
I heard it was when he started getting with other women, like when he got with Young Miami. They said like a woman scoring, she was upset. They said she got mad. That's what the internet say.
She probably got mad because he paid Young Miami more.
You know what I'm saying? He probably treated her better.
Yeah. Look, Young Miami knew what her worth was.
Young Miami is Miami a black dude.
She was doing that shit for free. Like he said, some people.
She knew what was going on.
She knew what was going on. And nigga, you had to pay.
You know, if he was paying that allegedly $250 a month, she like, okay, if I'm gonna do all this shit, I'm gonna get paid for it.
You gotta get paid. Yeah, you gotta pay.
That's what was going on with Young Miami.
But it was case she was hurt. That's why she sued, because she like, where my 30 million? I did this shit for 12 years for free, damn.
And you mean to tell me you giving this bitch $250 a week?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get my money. Let me add this shit up. 30 million.
Yeah, Ashley should. Shit. I don't think it was a plot, but shit. She had to get
like I'm with you, KB. Well, a scoring woman is the worst thing in the world. You don't want no woman mad at you.
That's gonna be our next subject. We gonna
when a woman's fed up.
No, we gonna talk about bitter baby daddies and bitter baby mamas.
Oh yeah,
that's what it is bitter.
Yeah,
and she was like, "Give me my money. You paying her $250K."
When that shit came out, I believe when that shit came out online, and that bitch thought she getting $250. If I was laying up with her and I was her nigga, we feel like, what? You mean to tell me you done did all this shit for free and he gave this $250? We finna get to iron this up. You better go to. We finna get some money, man.
You gonna get it?
Cause to be real, what husband don't? I would have told my wife. I'd have looked like, look, baby, damn, I didn't know you was doing all that shit.
We got to get some money for this now.
Man, this here, man. We got to get some money out this shit. You done let 2 niggas piss in your mouth and I've been kissing you?
Yeah, man.
That's your mouth. You mean to tell me that's your mouth with all the bumps and shit in it? Yeah, that'll fuck me up, man.
You got to get some reparations for that.
We got to get some money for that shit.
Right.
That's all I think it was. I'm telling you. I think it was they was Puffy just a swing.
He's definitely a swing.
He's a swing. Now he's a freaky swing.
He's a slippery swinger. He's slippery.
He like man and women. He go both ways. He also totally different shit. But whatever they was doing, I think once she got mad and she seen Young Miami getting all that money, it's time to get paid now.
Time to get paid.
You know. And then she wasn't expecting to go this deep. The FBI stepped in, right?
Because of the liquor company.
Yes, because the liquor company got the FBI to step in because this ain't no goddamn trafficking. This ain't no RICO, but no trafficking.
See, he should have paid her off years ago. He should have been just like Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? When you don't get them girls what they want, they going to get it the other way.
Shannon Sharp a whole different story.
What you think?
He just a dumb motherfucker. He's a dumb motherfucker because that Shannon Sharp. Now you don't go get you no 19-year-old white girl, man.
Hey, he seen Puffy doing it. He seen Puffy.
If you gonna get a white girl, you get you a white girl. You make sure she over 21, man. You don't go to no 19-year-old white girl and think that them white folks gonna let you get away that easy, man.
No, facts.
Once again, she was a baby. These niggas gotta leave these babies alone.
They gotta get a woman, man.
Yeah, you gotta get a
If you
woman.
even like, I look at all the shit about R. Kelly and all that. R. Kelly, you could have had any woman in the world, and they did the same thing that them young women did to you because they women and they would have did. You know how many hoes right now where R. Kelly could have pissed on and laid up in the house and did all that shit too? They would allowed to do it.
Nope,
And they wouldn't tell nobody.
No, but when you get to dealing with kids, this is what you get. Shannon Sharp, you should have went and got you a woman. You wouldn't have had this. Whoever that video you let out, Michelle, you should have kept Michelle.
Well, sure, but look, y'all know Michelle. He had a Michelle that worked at one of them companies that sued him years ago.
But she was older.
But she sued him. No, she ain't say nothing. You're right. She ain't say nothing. She tried to come back now, though.
She got her older. Leave them young girls alone. That's what I tell y'all. Leave them young girls alone.
Like he said,
time to develop.
That white girl, Shannon Sharp, wasn't even worth all that money. Shannon Sharp, you done lost $100 million for a motherfucker look like a meth dome addict, man. Look like a meth addict.
Look like
a meth addict.
Yep. And lost
shit.
Yeah, he blew that one.
It's just some dumb shit.
Hopefully he get off, because he's still on live every day like ain't nothing happened.
Man, hey, listen here. You know why? Because see, they can't stop. One thing they can't stop is him doing this live, because that's his crowd. If them white folks could stop that shit, they'd have been the cut. But you can't stop the Shay Shay show because he created that.
Right.
That's just like with our podcast. This take off. Can't nobody stop our shit. We created this shit with our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he who he with? Who he got to be under somebody though? Ain't he with like Barstool or somebody? Ain't none of them companies.
Oh, he gets some money. I think Barstool with him. You know, Barstool the one give him that money. I went in the inbox of him, the president of Barstool, 2 weeks ago, just to say hi.
You talking about the dude, the David?
Man, I went in his inbox just to say hi.
Yeah. Yeah, for real though. That's what you need. Yeah,
just to put him on notice.
Just put him on notice, man.
Because the thing about him is, even with Shannon going through what he's going through, they ain't turned on him.
He ain't gonna turn on him. He like that. He like, you know, some motherfuckers gonna let you do you. And I watched Gilly and Wallow show, and he the one gave them that money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that, I went in this video. I just want to say, how you doing? See,
and he ain't never had no urban connection with none of that.
I'm trying to tell you.
Chance and let him roll with it, and gave them all their IP. They got they own all their intellectual property and all that. He said, what I'm gonna do with their intellectual property? I'm gonna let them have it. You know, I ain't trying to.
That's real shit. Yeah. That's real shit.
And I want to say,
thank you, King.
The thing is though, motherfuckers gotta accept this. Some motherfuckers in life do freaky shit. And what Puffy he just a porn star, really.
Bro, we never understood what Puffy means. Does anybody know what Puffy mean? That's what I'll be asking if I'm.
I know what P Diddy mean.
I want to know what Puff Daddy stood for. That's
man, look here.
We know what it means, but
Puffy was doing some crazy shit, man. But you know, on this case though, back to this case, I don't think it's no more than domestic violence what Puffy did. All that other shit, let the feds is holding up some shit. I don't see nothing but domestic violence and orgy.
It was definitely domestic violence, dollar.
But it was an orgy, and she liked it. When she saw Young Miami,
liked it though. I think she did it.
I think she always liked it, Yayo. And when she saw Young Miami get all that money for the shit that she was doing and wasn't getting a dime, that's when the plot came in to get rich. Right now, she ain't got no more worries in life. Her and that man living comfortable right now. They ain't got no more worries in life. Puffy ass in deep trouble, man.
He in deep trouble.
Even if he get out of this, his name ain't gonna be credible no more. Everybody gonna look at him different. But if I was Puffy and I got out this, I won't fuck with none of them niggas no more. Jay-Z and none of them. Hey, none of them came to his motherfucking rescue.
You got to think though. They probably found out about him doing this. You got to think, Lauren.
They was with him, allegedly.
So, but you got to think at some point, yeah, man, what you gonna say? Y'all know it's gonna come out. All you can do is detach yourself from them.
I mean, my partner, Mr. Brinko, said when we had a homeboy got in trouble. He like, shit, when you got your head in the lion's mouth, your ass is in trouble. And there's nothing I can do. I got to get away from you. We got to get away from you till everything go get, we got to see what's coming out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to get brung into this shit.
Especially when Jay-Z probably told you, like, man, you need to tone down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? He probably like, nah, I'm good. So
but you got to think about that. Allegedly, they say Jay-Z was his right-hand man there with him.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Jaguar Wright allegedly, as she said, allegedly.
Beyonce probably was involved.
Jay-Z, man, you listen, man. Something went on at the Puffy party. Puffy party had Beyonce. Jay-Z party had listen here. They were swingers. J-Lo was a swinger. His first baby mama was a swinger. Ain't no allegedly. This is what anybody did with Puffy was a swinger. Had to be. Because ain't no way he doing all that freaky shit to everybody else. He wasn't doing it to J-Lo. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say allegedly.
Okay.
But J-Lo, because we know Young Miami was, by the money she was getting, $250,000 a month.
Right.
You give a woman $250,000 a month, she allowed to do anything that you tell her. This any woman out here, you go pick regular woman. You could go in the church and pick one up.
And like she said, Nicki Minaj said, it comes with the game.
It comes with the game. See, this is the problem too. When these women be wanting these high-profile men and these athletes and these every woman, I want a man with money. I want a man with money. Well, it shit come with that.
It's a lot of shit that comes with
There's a lot of shit come when you want a man with money. You want to live this good life, there's a lot of shit come with that.
I bet you her mom and daddy warned her when she got involved with that nigga. I bet you.
Yeah.
I bet you she went against their will.
Well, they ain't even mad right now because they got 30 years. They probably never had 30 years.
Right.
Everybody rich right now. They hurt that because they hurting us so goddamn tight. Woo! Girl, you did the coldest shit up. Cause listen here, man. Money.
Need mental health.
Listen, this ain't nothing but a money world. This is what these women can be bought these days. It's sad to say, and a woman can say they can get on here and get married if they want to. But you can buy people these days. You can buy these niggas. If you're a nigga in the street hustling getting money, you can buy these niggas.
I mean, look how many
everybody for sale right now.
Look how many niggas in the industry doing gay shit.
For sale.
Yeah,
it's gay.
Everybody's all them niggas faggots.
It's straight dudes doing gay shit for money to be famous and be popular and get on this record company.
Yeah, everybody on some cloud chase.
So. You know, I do want to say, where's Lauren London in all this? Because, you know, her and Cassie was like,
that came out.
And, you know, Nipsey was spent some time with Puffy, too. And Puffy did him a favor for free, a favor he ain't never did nobody on the West Coast. So I'm like, damn, I mean, R.I.P. to Rip Nipsey, but it had to be.
I want to know what Lauren London plays in this game, too.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors allegedly.
But let me tell y'all, it ain't just Lauren London. There's a lot of motherfuckers that the Fed party went in there. Listen, Puffy ain't no dumb motherfucker. He knew one day his world was coming to gonna crumble. That's why he had all them cameras in every room and videotaped every shit. Why you think about this? Have any major superstars really talked out about Puffy? Have anybody really said anything bad about Puffy?
No.
Hell no.
You know what?
They praying they shit.
It's just like this. You could be a married man, and them motherfuckers will get you at a hotel, and they'll have a woman come on to you. You will go up there and make one love to a woman, and then they come show you the picture 2 days later. Hey, do you want this to get to your wife?
Find your life. I mean, your name on the dotted line.
We need you to steal them documents.
But they said it was worse. They was drugging them dudes and having sex with them on some gay stuff. And
all the niggas faggots. They like that. They faggots.
Video. Like, oh, by the way, this is what happened.
That's what I'm saying. He got videos. He done caught niggas in their worst moments. High, drunk, he done fucked them.
I mean, bro.
And then he done called them and sent them to tape. I know you don't want me to put this out.
when you look at Bad Boy, just the whole lineup.
It's crazy.
Before Bad Boy, go back to Uptown Records. Uptown Records to Bad Boy. Look at all the men that's dead or went to prison.
Behind all that shit.
Mace, like they say, Mace ducked a bullet, boy.
Mace got on down.
Mace got up out of there. He went to church.
You know the crazy shit though? When you go back and listen to Biggie Small old raps and shit, and you listen to all the shit he was saying.
He be saying gay shit.
Man, there was a lot of gay shit going on. Mm-hmm. And think about the video. The Biggie video. He had a transgender woman in the video.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People been saying shit about Puffy back in the late 90s, but motherfuckers didn't want to listen to it because he rich.
Yeah, Pac was been talking shit about
I've been saying it.
Yeah. Puffy, you a bitch.
Well, everybody, it's time to wrap this up tonight. Our time is up this morning. Sorry.
How long we been on?
51 minutes.
Damn.
Well, we got 9 more minutes. We give them an hour today. We ain't been on. We talking shit. The people miss us out here in this motherfucker. People ain't talking what we talking. We telling truth and spin facts.
Lord dollar.
We is though.
Let's tell the truth, hey.
The world is fucked up. The world have became all about money.
Demonic.
It's the money. That's it.
Demonic world.
You got motherfuckers like this. You can't even tell a motherfucker nothing if you ain't got enough money. They'll feel you lying.
Mm-hmm.
How you ever try to tell a person something, they look at you like you crazy, but then they'll go listen to another motherfucker who don't know nothing.
That don't know nothing.
Who is Carrie Morgan? They say Carrie Morgan just took the stand today. They say she a singer. Who was Carrie Morgan?
Is she one of them girls?
Yeah.
She black. Oh, she one of the girls from Danny the Kane.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, they say so. Shoot. Yeah, she probably finna drop some shit too.
Man, listen. We coming on tomorrow, y'all. We trying to come back, y'all, and show y'all something. You know, we know y'all, we ain't been on enough, but we finna hit y'all, you know, so y'all can get ready. Here we come. And
tomorrow we will be dropping links. So if anybody want to join us, we will let y'all join and say what you have to say. I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say.
You got anything to say, KB?
Oh no, man. I just appreciate opportunity to be on here. I'm always behind the scenes, so I got a lot to say too, but I normally let Dollar and Yayo handle that. Y'all do a great job. So
and Dollar, I'm sorry to yell at you today.
Oh, you know I love you, sis. It's all good.
I'm wired up. Damn, Dollar.
I'm glad you Yayo. You got that blonde in. You back to Yayo.
Pushing my buttons.
Hey. We got to bring KB on more, KB, because we want to hear you be having a lot of inside put. And we want to hear, man. You got to start coming on more with us.
No
Instead of being behind us. We're going to bring KB up to the front, man. We don't need to be behind the scene no more. You know?
Get to work, KB. It was so good to see you log in today.
Man, I was happy than a motherfucker. I ain't going to lie.
The kids been having me swamped, man. I ain't been able to do nothing. My girl came home from work today, so she watching now, but she about to leave in about 5 minutes, so we right on time.
Right on time. See, we got to get to work now.
Hey, man, we like to thank everybody for tuning on in today. We want y'all to like and share. Definitely. And we want y'all to leave comments and tell us what y'all think about this Puffy situation. We're going to talk about this whole trial. Yeah. We're going to come give our input this whole trial.
Yep.
Hey, the one thing I did want to shout out was the brother from Flint that got out of prison. Was it 52 years? My man.
Oh yes.
I gotta highlight that. That's crazy.
Peterson, shout out to
it's Peterson. Shout out to the brother, man. Yes, he did all that time in jail and he ain't even do the crime.
Crazy, man.
They should give him $2 million for every year he was locked up. Yes, and we're gonna speak on that one of these shows because there's a lot of people in jail and they didn't do the crime.
Yeah. Shout out to the Peterson family.
Yeah, so shout out to
the Peterson family, man.
Yep.
Yep. Well, Yayo, you got something to say? You in it today, Yayo. You tell them.
I'm in this up. Hey, practice self-love. Understand mental illness is real. Stockholm syndrome is real, ladies. Be careful who you give your heart to. Let it go. You don't need closure. Quit running back to the devil. Quit. Just stop.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Facts.
Because look, Dollar, remember what I told you? You laugh about it all the time because them semen demons is real.
Semen demons is real. You talk about it all the time and you don't be like, hey, them motherfuckers real.
Man, semen demons is real. But make sure you guys like and share. And we'll see y'all some other days. Real soon.
Y'all this motherfucker.
Love y'all.
Yes.
Y'all know what it is? It's the Talakayo Show. Tap in.
Let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk.